Welcome to Edifying Truth Messages with Pastor Obina Michael, a collection of highlights from sermons by Pastor Obina Michael. Each short video contains illuminating, life-transforming and practical truth that uplifts your spirit man and spurs you to action.
If you are going to be a forerunner, there are certain characteristics you must have. Certain things must be in you. Number one, every forerunner must be humble. Humble enough because the Lord will be showing you things. A forerunner must be a humble species, a humble being. You must be humble. You can't allow pride in you, because you can know within you that you are the source. You are the one praying. You are the light beaming. You are the one supplying the energy by which this brother is running, because the Lord showed you. So you can say, I saw this person's destiny before. I knew what the Lord told me about this person. So you must be humble enough to keep patterning that. If not, you can also rise in pride and say, you hear people say, if I stop praying for you, you will die. There are people like that. If I remove my hand from your life, your own is finished. You say, please don't remove it. You must be humble enough, because that is how God has made life to be. Number two, you will be truthful. Every forerunner must be truthful. This means you must accept you are not the one. You may even have a ministry, but testify, I am not the one. It's difficult if God doesn't tame your spirit. You can be arrogant. You can carry pride in your spirit, because you can't watch someone. If it's your mother or your father, is better. They will know the thing is still in the family. So you must understand your place. Number one, you must be humble. Number two, you must be truthful. Number three, you must practice being alone. A forerunner must practice being alone. Sometimes you just feel like staying away for 5 days, for 3 days. It's not because it's your making, but there's something inviting you to do that. Number four, you must be prayerful. A forerunner must be prayerful. There is no way you can achieve these things without prayer. God gives you an assignment over an individual that all you need to do is just to keep bowing your knees before the Lord concerning that one. You will watch over that one. If the person fails, you fail. If the ministry failed, you failed. If the person succeeds, you succeed. We then know you in the word? No. We then know the person? Yes. Can the person shine without you? No. Because you were sent to prepare, announce the person, prepare the person, and warn the person. So you are holding the person's hand. Moses was on the mountain. The children of Israel were fighting a battle. Something happens. Moses noticed, the people noticed that every time Moses lifts up his hand, they are winning the battle. But the moment he drops his hand, they will lose. So the people observed it. But because he was a man, you can't keep your hand like this for 24 hours. You know what they did? They said, we're going to do, let's use a wisdom here. They gathered stone. They sat down. They held his hand, put the stone under, and just held him. So that way, they just kept that thing. That means everybody's involved. In the shining of everyone you see in a family, there are those involved. In the exaltation of ministries that you see, there are people involved. You cannot do it all by yourself. That's why the next virtue, the next character you must have is that every forerunner must be strong. You must possess strength. The strength I'm talking about here is not the strength to lift up stones. I'm talking about mental strength, emotional strength. When people will come to you and say, look at you. You have just been following this person. You are doing this thing and nobody knows you. You must have the strength and the courage to say, don't worry. This is what I'm called to do. It's a strength. Your families, they will come against you. They say, look at you, you're wasting time. You must have the strength to say, I know what I'm doing. The strength to put off from you when men do not give you the accolade required. When the exaltation and the praises required no longer comes to you. You need inner strength to still move. I'm just showing you the character.